Okay, hello Anne.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Anne, can you introduce a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, my name is An. My favorite color is purple. My family have 5 people.
And do you eat breakfast every day?
Yes.
And is breakfast important for us?
Yes,
Why?
because we need energy for
Today, good. What part of your breakfast came from plants?
I think sweet potato.
Sweet potato. What are some things that trees give us?
Trees give us good food and oxygen.
Very good. What happens when we plant and water a sunflower seed?
It will start to grow.
Very good. Do you think plants grow faster or slower than people?
I think plants will faster than people.
Plants grow faster than people. And what animals eat seeds?
I think it's bird.
Birds. And what seeds do you eat?
I eat sunflower seeds.
Good. What vegetables do people plant in gardens in your area?
People plant carrots, tomato.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. And how does a garden bring happiness to people in summer?
Garden,
Why does a garden make people happy in summer?
because it's very beautiful.
What happens to a garden when the summer is finished?
Leaf will fall
Down?
down.
What will the season be?
I don't know.
It'll be autumn, right?
Yes.
Alright. Do you like to explore?
Yes. Yes.
And how do you feel at the beginning of the trip?
I will feel happy.
What do explorers do? What do they do? What do they find?
They find new
Places, right? How do people explore the ocean or space? What do we use to explore the ocean and what do we use to explore space?
People use submarines for the ocean, and they use spacecraft for space.
Good. What kinds of things are in the ocean?
In the ocean, have fish and coral.
Coral, what else?
Octopus and sea dragon.
Very good, that's the one I was looking for. Why do people use goggles?
Because they want to see anything under the water.
And how can people breathe underwater? What do they use?
They use aqualung.
Good. Which ocean is nearest to where you live?
The Pacific.
Good. And what would you like to see under the ocean?
I want to see coral, sea dragon, and dolphin.
Good. How is exploring underwater different from exploring on land? What do we use to explore underwater?
We use goggles and aqualung under the water, but we don't need this on the land.
On land, very good. Would you like to be a space traveler? Would you like to be a space traveler?
Yes, I want.
And why?
Because I want to see the moon.
Good. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a doctor.
And what things do you have to do before going to school? What do you have to do before going to school?
I have to brush my teeth and keep the book on the in the bag.
Put books in your bag. When we congratulate someone or we compliment someone, what do we need to say?
When they do well, we will say well done or good job.
Okay, well done. Okay, what are you going to be talking to us about today?
I will talk about local food.
Okay, what's the first local food you will talk about?
My food.
Okay, let's start with mangoes. What can you tell me about mangoes?
They grow mangoes on farms.
And are they expensive? Are they cheap?
Yes, they are expensive, but they taste very sweet.
They taste sweet, so a lot of people will buy them, right?
Yes.
And where do they grow them? On farms. Do they grow them on farms in urban areas or rural areas?
They grow mangoes on farms.
In rural or urban areas? Everywhere?
Everywhere, yes.
Okay, what can you tell me about wheat? Where does it grow?
They grow in the farm.
Where? Near the city?
Yes, yes.
And what can we make with wheat?
I don't know.
What can we make? What kinds of foods can we use wheat for?
I don't know because
Bread? What about bread? Pasta? Noodles? We can use wheat to make it, right?
and cookies.
Yes, and cookies. Okay, let's talk about pumpkins. What can you tell me about pumpkins?
Pumpkins are big. They feed one family.
Like one pumpkin can feed one family?
Yes.
Okay. And where do they grow?
They grow in the garden.
In the gardens. Alright, what's the last one we can talk about? Tomatoes. What can you tell me about tomatoes? Where do they grow?
They grow everywhere.
Everywhere. So do people grow tomatoes in their own home?
Yes.
And is it easy to grow tomatoes?
Yes.
Okay, what else can you tell me?
They are cheap for local people to buy.
So they're cheap, they're not expensive?
Yes.
And how do they taste?
They taste delicious.
And what's your favorite local food, huh?
I like apple
Apples, why?
because it's very sweet.
Okay. Alright, well done, huh? Good job!